What's up, everybody? David J here. My name is David J, and I've got something to say. I've got a lot of things to say, actually. My pin. I always have my pin. Some of my signatures are wearing off, though. It's kind of sad. Need to find some of them and see if they'll re-sign it or just get another signature from them, I guess. I don't know. Another week in the books. As we sit here, it's Sunday. As I'm filming this, I do like to film these sometime during the weekend. Sometimes I get them done on Friday. Sometimes I get them done Saturday or Sunday. But left school on Friday and went to one of the basketball games we had here and then the volleyball game. Yesterday I spent the day at the hockey rink watching the men's and women's hockey teams go at it. And today, well, I'm sitting here in my room in front of my computer watching our bowling teams go at it. We got the ladies are in the Lady Jack Classic up in Wisconsin somewhere, and the men are at the Leatherneck Classic in I think it was Moline, Iowa, or Moline, Illinois, Davenport, Iowa area, something like that. So that's what I'm doing right now, just watching them, cheering them on, supporting them. The women, as I film this, are going up against Nebraska in a little Baker action. The men are bowling their Baker sets. Guys, the men just shot 1059 for their Baker set. 1059. Do the math on that. 4 games, 1059. I'll help you out. It's a 264 average. They were rolling in that set, and they really haven't slowed down. This set that I'm watching here, they went like 240, 230 something. Kind of hard to see. Oh no, that's a I think it was 244, and then this game they just went 257. So they came into the day, I believe they were 4th to start the day, and after a couple of really good sets, they're going to move up. I'm trying to get the updated standings, but hey, I can only see the updates when the internet wants to update them, but is what it is. When it comes to me this week, let's see, I went bowling. It was a lot of fun. I went bowling Monday night. So we didn't have practice, official practice on Monday because the teams traveled. But I went bowling Monday night. A couple of the guys were there. One of the girls was there, and we were bowling some Scotch doubles. That was a lot of fun. The lanes were hooking an insane amount. I was standing where a lefty should never stand and throwing it way outside, and it was just coming back and rocking the pocket, so that was a lot of fun. I picked up a 7-10 split that night too, so that was cool. Tuesday practice, like we always do, we shoot spares. We had to shoot 30, I believe it was 34 of each spare, so the 10-pin, 7-pin, 3-6-10, 2-4, and then washouts. We shoot 34 of each of them. That was fun. Wednesday, we ain't gonna talk about Wednesday. No, we'll talk about Wednesday. I pride myself on staying calm and not getting upset, but at the end of the day, we're all humans. We all fry out from time to time. It's just, you got to be able to control it. And I'll be really honest, I think the guys that I was bowling with probably saw it a little bit. I fried out a little bit. It wasn't to the point where I was kicking things or throwing things or anything. I was just in my head. And the lane conditions that we were on were just absolutely brutal. I mean, I had the ball slowed down to, it was probably going 10, 12 miles an hour. I was putting revs on it, and it just slid for 87 feet. I mean, the lane's only 60 feet long, so it just kept sliding and sliding and sliding. I had to basically throw it. The times I did strike or find the pocket or something that looked like a decent shot, I was standing all the way left and basically throwing it straight at the pocket. I mean, it just was not moving at all, and it was getting to me a little bit. But I mean, that's bowling. It's not going to be beautiful every day. You're not going to click every day. You just got to move on, and I moved on, and I feel like Thursday I actually had a real decent practice on Thursday. I put in some good work. They put down I believe it was like a 37-ish foot pattern. I had a pretty good look at it. We were rolling. We were bowling we were bowling a couple of traditional games, so we put a letter in, and we're just bowling our own personal games. And first game wasn't great, but got lined up, and then I shot something like a 190 something, and then we restarted again. A couple of guys had to go to class that were on my lane, and they went down to another lane to work with the coach, and I ended up basically bowling all 3 games on that lane. And I think my lowest game was in the 190. I think my lowest game was a 188, like 188, a 194, and a 204.5, something like that. So, I mean, it's getting better. I feel my release getting better. I feel my timing's getting better. They're working on it with me on really setting the ball down. I'm getting a lot better at that, rolling it off my hand. Working on me. One of the guys in the team, Jorge, he's been working with me on getting my backswing a little bit higher. He said he thinks my backswing's a little too low for my size and my style. So just a little bit higher on the backswing would help me with my timing. It would help me with everything. And so we've been working on that, and we didn't have practice Friday or this weekend, and then this week coming up is going to be a lot of fun. It started last year, obviously, because it's called the COVID Cup, and it's where the guys' team takes on the girls' team, and everyone on both teams is going to have at least one singles match, one doubles match, and one teams match. So you're going to bowl all kinds of different bowlers, seal sets, levels from the other team. You're going to team up with, there'll be times you'll team up with the varsity team and bowl against the other varsity team, and a couple varsity bowlers and a couple JV bowlers on a team bowling against each other. You'll have a varsity and a JV bowler against a varsity and a JV bowler. You'll have 2 JVs, 2 varsities. They'll probably do some like David versus Goliath matchups. Have a JV take on a varsity. Obviously you'll have your varsity versus varsity. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we're going to be able to get some good experience in not necessarily a low pressure situation, but it's not really a high pressure situation. And the great thing about this is McKendree men and women are 2 of the best programs in the country. We're always there. We're always at the top. We're always a threat to win the national championship. Both teams are. So it's going to be real cool to go up against a team that good. And last year I wasn't here, but I was told the men won the COVID Cup last year. So hopefully we can go two years in a row and win it again this year. So I'll be a part of it this year. I was kind of sort of a part of it last year, but not really. But so when I took my visit out here to McKendree, it was the week they were doing the COVID Cup. So I was here, but I wasn't here, if that makes any sense at all. But yeah, it's been sorry if I'm not really looking at the camera. I'm watching the teams. We rolling. So, but that's basically how my week went. COVID Cup's going to be a lot of fun, and then the week after that is Thanksgiving week. We still don't actually know what practice is going to actually look like that week. I do know we have our home tournament that weekend, the 27th and 28th. One of our 2 home tournaments we host will be that weekend. We're still trying to figure out how many teams we're going to be able to have in that. If it's going to be just varsity, if we're going to have some JV teams participating. So I just don't know. I talked with Dennis, our head coach, and he said he should know this week. I think it's just more of an availability thing, how many teams sign up, how many lanes you got left over, stuff like that. If there's lanes left over, we're going to take them because, it's our home tournament. It doesn't cost any money to, it's not like you have to go buy 2 more hotel rooms for more guys, or 2 or 3, 4 more hotel rooms for more guys to go on the road with you. You don't have to feed them or anything like that, so it'll be a lot of fun. I hope we get to bowl. Outside of that, that's pretty much it. That'll be the last tournament of this semester, and then obviously winter break, and we come back and we keep going. So, and the guys are still rolling. Good Lord, this is awesome. I love watching it. Like I said, they shot 1059. That's 260 plus average for 4 games. My guy Jake Fair got a ATT. He was 3rd place, I believe. 3rd, 2nd place, something like that. Let's take a look here. Got it right here. If I saw this correctly. A couple of the girls were up in the rankings for their all-tournament teams. Yeah, we got Jake Fair, 3rd place. Had a 232 average yesterday. Almost 1,400 pins. So that's cool. Shout out to my guy Jake Fair. And I mean, it shows. They are rolling again. I mean, threatening to put up a 279, it looks like right here. So, I mean, guys, let's take a look. Let's show you here real quick. This is basically what I'm doing. My guy Peyton. Let's see what he can do. Hopefully we don't get a whiff on camera here. Peyton, all the pressure's on you, buddy. Don't think about it. Don't worry about the fact that you're on live with my like 13 subscribers, which I appreciate all of them. In fact, some of the subscribers are on the screen right now. Oh, 9 pin. That's okay. Still a great shot. Still a good shot. What else we got? We got the girls going on over here. What are they up to right now? So I'm just switching back and forth, watching the screens, and said it's a great program that they're putting together here. They're not really putting together. It's been established for a while. See if I can get my camera set up accurately here so you can look at my beautiful face. But shout out to the women's team. They yesterday they shot a, was it yesterday or the day before? I don't remember if it was Friday or Saturday. Had to have been Friday. They shot a 299 in a Baker game. Silly little 10 pin. It was a great shot. It was Hope Gramley put up the final shot, and I mean, she hit the pocket. It was there. Just didn't carry the 10 pin, so it does look like, based on what I'm seeing here in this matchup with the girls, conditions are getting a little bit harder. Seems like the transition is hitting, and I'm watching some of these other lanes as well. I mean, for both teams, there's a couple of splits on the board. One thing I do know is Shannon will have them adjust. She's a great coach, great bowler, great bowling mind. So she'll get them back on track and she'll adjust. I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, they're bowling against Nebraska right now. So you got two of the, if not the two heavyweights in women's bowling going at it right now. So that's awesome. Get that live on David J's Got Something to Say. But, yeah, just, ooh, Stone Tan, okay. I mean, that's basically all I got for this week. Just a shout out to the men's team, shout out to the women's team. It's a lot of fun. I mean, love being a part of this team. I'll see all of them when they get home. I mean, that's what I do. I figure out the ETA. I send out a message to the team, say, hey guys, this is when we're going to be back. Not we, but this is when the squad's going to be back. Let's meet them. Let's welcome them back, congratulate them on a hard-fought weekend, and go on with our lives. I mean, at the end of the day, this is McKendree Bowling. This is our family, so appreciate everyone for listening, and we'll get this video posted up. And guess I don't really need to say that, because if you're watching it, it's probably posted already. So, but there you go, nice spare. But that's about all we got here today. That's how my week went. Looking forward to this next week, this COVID Cup, and try and get another episode at you sometime next week, and maybe next Friday, Saturday. It just depends on how my weekend goes, and we'll go from there. But you guys all know how we do it. My name is David J, and that's what I had to say.